Let us learn about critical thinking. Critical thinking definitions. Critical thinking is intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and evaluating information gathered from observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication as a guide to belief and action. It is a mode of thinking about any subject, content, or problem in which the thinker improves the quality of his or her role thinking by skillfully analyzing, assessing, and reconstructing it. Critical thinking is self directed, self disciplined, self monitored, and self corrective thinking. It assumes adherence to rigorous standards of excellence and mindful command of their use. It involves effective communication and problem solving skills, as well as commitment to overcome egocentrism and sociocentrism. Edwards Glaser definition of critical thinking. In a seminal study on critical thinking and education in 1941, Edward Glaser defined critical thinking involves three things. One is an attitude, second one is a knowledge of method, third one is some skill. An attitude of being disposed to consider in a thoughtful way the problems and the subject that come within the range of one's experiences. Knowledge of methods, of logical inquiry and reasoning, some skill in applying those methods. Elements of critical thinking. First one is identification of premises and conclusions. Identification of premises and conclusion includes critical thinkers to break arguments down into their basic elements and conclusions. They assess the logical connections between the premises and the conclusions, ensuring that the reasoning is sound. Second one is clarification of arguments. Critical thinkers examine arguments for any ambiguities, unclear language, or vague concepts. They strive to clarify questions, propositions, to understand them better and avoid misunderstanding. Third one is establishment of facts. Critical thinkers assess whether the premises are reasonable, determining if the information provided is accurate and reliable. They also look for omitted or overlooked details and check if any contradictions exist within the argument. Fourth one is evaluation of logic. Critical thinkers evaluate the logical structure of the argument. They ask whether the conclusion necessarily follows the premises or if the conclusion is likely to be true for the given premises. Fifth one is final evaluation. After examining all the evidence and logic, critical thinkers weigh a supporting data and arguments. A strong argument is backed up by solid evidence and logic, while contradictions or a lack of evidence reduce the strength of an argument. Next, components of critical thinking. First one is challenge the importance of context. Critical thinking demands that we recognize the context in which ideas, actions exist. For example, if a nurse uniform highlights that appropriate is expected in setting not to be another context, whether the cultural, professional, situational, it matters that influence our reasoning. Second one is the process of thinking is as significant as the outcome. Critical thinkers understand that the method by which conclusions are reached is just as important as the conclusions themselves. This process involves carefully analyzing, questioning, and considering multiple factors before arriving at final decisions. Third one is be attuned to your own beliefs, values, and prejudices. Being aware of how your personal beliefs, values, and past experience shape your thinking is crucial. Critical thinkers know that subjective influences are not the same as the objective truth, and they take the time to examine and check these internal factors. Fourth one is challenge assumptions. A key element of critical thinking is questioning the status quo. Critical thinkers actively seek to uncover assumptions test their validity, and consider their implications. This helps to ensure that conclusions are based on sound reasoning and evidences rather than unsupported beliefs. Next one is consider the arguments. Critical thinkers evaluate the strength and validity of arguments. They scrutinize both premises and conclusions, understanding that widely accepted ideas may not always be correct. They seek credible evidence based information but also recognize that such information must be rigorously evaluated. So, here evaluation plays a crucial role. Next one is consider alternatives. Open mindedness is central to critical thinking. It involves being willing to entertain multiple perspectives and consider opposing viewpoints. Critical thinkers welcome diverse ideas and foster a collaborative environment where different opinions are explored. Next one is consider the context. Repeatedly considering the context, such as a cultural, racial, or social factors, help critical thinkers understand how different perspectives and actions are shaped by various influences. Recognizing these factors is essential for more comprehensive understanding. Next one is know the sources of information. Critical thinkers are cautious about the reliability of their sources. They assess the qualification, credibility, and potential biases of the people or organizations providing information, understanding that bias or conflict of interest uh, can distort the facts. Last one is assume a posture of reflective skepticism. Reflective skepticism involves maintaining a healthy level of doubt and questioning. Critical thinkers challenge their own thinking, seek out inconsistencies, and test conclusions through further inquiry. They are open to revising their views in light of new evidence or insights, avoiding dogmatism or unquestioning acceptance. Critical thinking skills. First one is analyzing. Deconstructing a topic, understand its components of their functions and how they relate. Next one is applying standards. Evaluating ideas or actions based on establishing criteria or ethical guidelines. Third one is recognizing differences and similarities. Identifying distinctions and commonalities to categorize and the better understanding of the subject. Fourth one is information seeking. Actively gathering objective and subjective evidence from multiple sources, including historical and current data. Fifth one is logical reasoning. Drawing a well supported conclusion by ensuring evidence justifies inference made. Sixth one is predicting. Assessing the potential outcomes and understanding the implications of the different actions before making decisions. Transforming knowledge. Adapting ideas and strategies to different contexts and recognizing how they may change or function in varied situations. Benefits of critical thinking skills. Improved problem solving. Critical thinking helps us break down the complex problems into smaller, more manageable parts, allowing the systematic analysis and effective solutions. Next one is better decision making. By evaluating all available information and considering the multiple perspectives, critical thinking allows for more information, thoughtful decisions, reducing biases and impulsive choices. Third one is enhanced creativity. It encourages innovative thinking by challenging conventional ideas and exploring alternative solutions to problems. This can lead to creative and relevant outcomes. Increased self reflection. Critical thinking promotes introspection, helping you better understand your own thoughts, feelings, and biases and refine your thought process. Fifth one is stronger communication skills. By improving your ability to analyze arguments and ideas, critical thinking enhances your communication. It enables you to express your thoughts more clearly and logically, making it easier to persuade and collaborate. Sixth one is greater academic and professional success. Critical thinking is a key skill in education and the workplace. It improves your ability to learn, understand, and apply new information. Whether in research, management, or law, it helps you navigate challenges with a clarity and confidence. Seventh one is better empathy and understanding. Better empathy and understanding. By considering the multiple viewpoints and questioning assumptions, critical thinkers fosters empathy and helps you better understand the other's perspective, leading to healthier relationship and teamwork. Eighth one is enhanced analytical skills. Critical thinking develops your ability to assess the validity and reliability of information, making it easier to discern truth from misinformation or bias. Ninth one is increased confidence in reasoning. It strengthens our ability to reason logically and make arguments based on the solid evidence, which boosts self-confidence in decision making. Tenth one is adaptability in changing world. In today's fast-paced world, critical thinking helps us to respond effectively to new information, adapt to change, and solve problems efficiently in dynamic environments, whether in career or in personal life. 11th one is better understanding of science and democracy. Critical thinking is essential for making informed decisions about the scientific issues or political matters, helping us to assess evidence and avoid the influence of biases or misinformation. Last one, 12th one is a personal growth and integrity. It encourages the development of virtues like intellectual humility, perseverance, and open mindedness, promoting personal growth and commitment to truth and integrity. Thank you.